Hey guys, welcome to 1 year. You might be asking what is 1 year? So it is basically um, a continuous upload or video for 1 year, and this one is my project that I have always been wanted, or this is like my dream project since 2020, and it's already 2022. So I have been postponing this for like almost 2 years now. Well, not really. It's still 1.5 years, and yeah. So basically, yeah, like I said, this is just basically a continuous um upload or video. Well, not really video, since this is only blank screen and you only hear my voice, but um you know that there's like, do you remember those some people making project in 2019 to 2020, where they um just basically upload video every day and continuously for straight 366 days, I believe. It's 366 because there's actually a leap year, which not many people talk about. Like, I I personally think that because 2020 was leap year, and they would just consider the 365 days, and the last one day, which is the leap year day, to be like some kind of prank, in which they will tell that it's not going to end, but apparently it did end. And um, yeah, lots of people started to just forgetting that those um, project did exist. And yeah, I was thinking that I think the truth about that project is to let others um take the project and do it on their own. Like, for instance, um, they will do either similar concept of series of topics, and then they will just recreate those memories, basically to continue the legacy of those early, or those first group of people that think of the concept or the project idea, basically, um, in which that 1 year is not a long time, but if you fill those time with something valuable or something that others can be inspired from, then those 1 year can be something, right? So it's not just a waste of time. And also to remember that we will all going to go, and the next generation will basically um, will continue what we have been doing. And it's just so that to pass the time, we also leave some good memories from those videos, like those fun stuff that they did. And I believe that's what they meant to do in the first place. Like, here's the idea or the concept of uh 1 year you do whatever you want, and then um at the end of that period of time, you just basically give up on it, or just consider it uh being done, and then you just leave the rest of the story to other people that will continue, or you know make their own video. But basically the same concept of continuous 1 year of um, ideas. There's a lot of topics over there, and I believe, yeah, again, I already said that many times now. I believe that's what they always wanted. They didn't want to um, do it by themselves. They wanted people to actually work together as a whole. And I surprisingly, after 1.5 years after that um, ended, I honestly haven't seen um, any people or any person that actually attempted to recreate those memories back. And yeah, I would say I will be the first person to do that. I know this is not much, it's just me talking basically, but the idea is there. I will try my best to always constantly give something, every day for 1 year basically. And that and that I hope it will inspire someone in the future, and then I hope that someone will actually continue the story that I continued from them. Um, yeah, just but in this format, I will make this a little bit different. You know, um, they made videos, right, with their uh, props, and then their host, and then by host I mean they invite people with their what's called their ability or their strength in their field, and then that they got something useful from them, and then also the viewers too, right, which is us at that time, and learn something new every day for a whole year basically. And of course, during 2020, I believe like I believe everyone, at that time didn't really prepare that you know the pandemic will come. And of course, I believe they have had plans or schedules from cool stuff to meet various people, and that there's certain range of time in which they just uh, you know make the video online basically, and to adapt with the current situation at that time. And that's actually make me more inspired, because I believe at that time they were kind of hopeless for their plan to work that didn't work out because of the limit or the restrictions during that time. But they didn't give up hope actually, and they just make the new thing, from home. They make cool stuff together. They search or they surf the internet, and then they also make some kind of challenge, I believe. And it's still, yeah, the thing that surprised me is that that thing is still um entertain people, and that we still get something from them, right? So again, I will be uh in this format, I will be making the same concept, but it's just me talking to my phone basically, because um I don't really have close friend that want to collab. And well, maybe, well, not really. I mean, I you know I didn't really prepare a lot of I basically I only give my time, and you know yeah, basically I just don't have the money to hire people or ask my friend to give their time to basically be into this project that I've done. Well, maybe in the future, who knows, maybe I will recreate again far in the future from now. But for now, the my concept will be just me talking about topics that I pick from their topic video topics. I think, like for instance, the first videos they talking about those cupping, and then stuff like I believe the first video is about cooking but using unique utensils and stuff like that. And yeah, I will discuss that. And although some uh, if you remember, those people actually made like the same topics in multiple videos. For instance, the cupping itself, they make like their DIY pet types of cupping, and then the good ways, and then the worst ways, and then um, a long time we know that they then ask from one of their close person to teach them how to do it the best way, stuff like that. But I will try not to repeat the same topic. So I will make one specifically for one video for each video, so that there's no repeat. And then that will leave me with empty spaces or empty topics, right? And I will try my best to create my own topics. Also, I believe that's what they wanted to um, you know uh, to so that others can continue their journey, and to improve or to recreate uh, with their own creativity. And I just believe that I will do that. And hopefully I will be able to continuously have something every day for about 1 year, 365 days to be exact, because this is not leap year. So there's no February 29th. um so yeah, that's basically it. And I guess that's it for the first, literally the first day of this project that I have. I just wanted to, introduce what I'm doing, like what my plan is. Yeah, like I said, that's basically it. I just want to recreate those moments or those memories, but in the format of this, like just blank screen with me speaking in the background. Hopefully that someone can get something useful from it. Either I know that it won't be right like right now, because there's not lots of attraction at the moment of time, but I believe in the future people will revisit this. And if you're hearing this the first one, all I can say is that um, just hear the whole thing basically, and give yourself idea that um, the belief that this is not a one time end. This is a one time end for that person, and then in hope that the other person will continue and do it in their own way. And I believe that. And yeah, it's because that time is very short. The weakness of human is time, because you can only do so much stuff in the small amount of time. And the reality that we will all one day go, and the fact that we will either leave nothing or leave something for people in the future. And I chose to pick leave something for them, at least. And again, I have been always wanted to do this since uh 2020 basically. At that, not even when their project was finished. Actually, I started that actually the same, almost earlier than why I made this channel too, besides of me playing games or um, other stuff that I will do in the future as time progressed. And yeah, that I have always been want to do this, to participate in that story or journey or legacy or whatever you call that. And yeah, that will be it for the first day basically, and I will see you in the next day or tomorrow. Goodbye.